Hello everyone, this is Panda. I'm a professional photographer and I travel as a travel consultant. And 2019 I worked for a organization 501c3 named Porchlight under HUD in the city of Madison in Wisconsin in the United States. And I decided to work for them to make a difference. But within the 30 days of working for Porchlight, I saw some problems that occurred. They hired some guy named John that was harassing me, discriminating, threatening me, called ICE on me, threatened my roommate, forced me to move out my place from downtown to move to somewhere farther where my job was located. Financially cost me tons of money, but not only that, financially and mentally caused me stress. I had to go to the police station and file a police report. The first police report was with Officer Vang. Vang went to him, explained to him, start stalking. This is the last time. He was issued a document. But did he listen? No. He was arrested and issued a restraining order. Porchlight knew about this and did nothing about it. Porchlight knew about these issues with John since August 3rd, when I was nominated for Employee of the Month. So this started because I was an Employee of the Month. He got upset because he thought he was doing such a good job, but he just got there within the 2 weeks. But not only that, he was being a really annoying individual, asking for cigarettes, asking for things. When people said no, he got upset. So what happened was, one day I was in the office talking with my friend Tech about the Halloween party that we were going to do in October. And was about to open up the facility, 5:30, right? And I told my friend, okay, I need to stop monkeying around. I need to get back to work. And he comes in the office and says, how dare you call yourself a monkey? I was like, dude, stop taking things out of context. Please stay out of my business. This is professional business. All right? This is between me, my friend, and the client that we're going to do the Halloween party for. Anyway, that following night, goes. I guess he went out and gets drunk, and he does this. Texts me and threatens me with his family works for the CIA. They're going to do waterboarding techniques. And as you can see, that was one of the text messages. Then the next night, he does this. No one has any idea what this is about until this day. Keep in mind, he lied to HR and said that I call clients monkey. But it's gone now. Fast forward a little bit. It's October. Nothing's been done. He's been threatening me. He's been stalking me. He's been following me home. He's been doing a lot of crazy things. And Porchlight is aware of this. And they refuse to listen. Even my director of the shelter at the facility knew about this. So, he calls ICE on me. He literally called ICE on me. They showed up at 4:30 at my job because he told them I will be there around 4:30, 5 o'clock. I had to explain to them and show them both passport credentials. Like, this guy is something mentally wrong. That's why I'm about to follow EEOC. And when they said, oh, yeah, didn't do it that way. It just kept going on, and that's when I got fed up and filed my EEOC. And then I told staff, I told HR, did HR do anything about it at the time? No, they did not. They refused to do anything about it at the time because they need more evidence. And then when I was issued, now fast forward, John has been suspended and terminated as of October 25th. This is the day that I left for New York. They hadn't happened to do this on the day that I was leaving for New York for the week. Why did Porchlight decide to wait the last minute to question me about things that were going on in the shelter? I felt that was suspicious, so I just gave them answers that they wanted to hear. I left, came back. This is what happened next. I was given a survey to fill out. You see this? This server here is a copy, because I have the original, but this is a copy because I faxed it to myself, copy it. But anyway, explaining all the discrimination and problems at the shelter. Was this presented to HR? No. My director threw it away and hid it. Kim, my boss's, not my boss, the director's boss, didn't know about that until I showed her. She goes, "Oh, can you send this to me?" Then this happened. On the 15th, my director tried to throw me under the bus, tried to say that I wrote a ban to a person that was already banned for intoxication and threatening, calling people the N-word, which never happened. So I end up finding this document in here, which is right here, in the incident reports. Lance Klaus incident report. So he was wrong for that. Didn't do me on the bus for the John incident. This is about the monkey thing. HR at the time, Daniel Barnes, didn't have any evidence. He just speculated, he said, based on word of mouth. He said, some people have heard you maybe say once. Once! Exactly. But why are you repeatedly on this document keep saying that I'm calling guest monkey? None of the guests said anything and told you no, he did not. But you didn't want to believe the guests, so you believed the staff. Because you guys were trying to find a way to fire me. Okay? So, this is the policy and procedure for Porchlight. You see this? These are policies and procedures. All right. When I was doing intake, individuals would come in, I do the IRR, the assessment, ask them what kind of services they need. Our policy procedure says to do the job right so we can account how many people are homeless for the census, right? Turns out, everything I did right to staff is wrong. This guy Jim in January threatened me because he threatened a blind man. Him and this blind individual, Lionel Lewis, were going at it. Lionel Lewis said, "I can't see." Let me explain. Jim refused to feed this man dinner or breakfast. I have to literally come down when I was living downtown or living in Middleton, come down there and make sure that he gets fed. Because he can't see. He's blind in one eye and partially blind in another, and is recently will be going for surgery at that time. The shelter manager at the time kept calling this guy fake, 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 but as you can read this, he called me a rat. Every staff member, except of Willie and Glenn, which is a case manager, and Willie's a shelter manager, never had problems with those two. Everyone else kept calling me a narc, a rat, a snitch for the government. So I kept writing incident reports. Not only that, Juan Rodriguez, Spanish individual that was hired by Porchlight, was supposed to be the Spanish translator, couldn't take the job because they were discriminating against him. I still have his number. Kayla is another monk woman that got the job to do night shifts, and the director started discriminating against what she was wearing. Mind you, this is Wisconsin. In Wisconsin, people wear leggings and football jerseys all the time. He wears football jerseys every day. But apparently she's wearing the wrong jersey. So he started telling her she needed to dress better than that. No leggings. You can't see anything. It's her right to dress the way she feels comfortable. And obviously these guys were not even worried about her. But no, you kept picking on her, and so she quit. I still have her number. So, yeah, they thought that there was a lot of discrimination at Porchlight. And this is why the monk community don't trust Porchlight. In Madison, Wisconsin, some of the monk community, if things go south among the monk community in Madison, they don't go to Porchlight. They do it themselves. They take care of their own community. Can Porchlight say the same? No. But obviously, if you look at my history on my YouTube channel, you can see an archive of videos. of the discrimination that's been going on for 11 months at Porchlight. So, and there's tons of emails, but what I'm upset about is my attorney. This is why I wanted to hire my own legal counsel, not someone from the EEOC, because they just made a decision for me without even clarifying with me. I asked for the 18th. Counsel for Porchlight should have read that email 6 days ago. Here you go. 13th of August, when I set the date, August 18th. She contacts me on the 17th, Monday, and says, oh, my client advised me on Friday they will have 2 persons present, meaning someone that is working there. Well, I'm going to have Officer Vanga on the phone, Juan Rodriguez, Kayla. I'm going to have some people from the city on the phone. I'm going to have my friend. Hopefully I can get her on the phone too. Yeah, I want you to say these things happen at Porchlight. Please do. Because obviously, these attorneys that are issued to us, I'm sorry to say, but Robert, you could have contacted me first. Would have been more appropriate. And for the counsel for Porchlight, I think counsel was ready. Like I said, Porchlight is the one that wasn't ready. That's how Porchlight works. I've been working for them for, 10, 11 months? I know. They never was and never will be prepared for any of the DIS meetings or meetings in particular. People never show up. When people say it's mandatory, only 4 people show up out of 15 staff members at the facility? As I said, it's Porchlight. It's not Porchlight's counsel that's not prepared. It's Porchlight. They're trying to find any little discrepancy that I did wrong. You can't. Because if you did, you would have done so a long time ago. But as I wanted to keep you guys up to date, my EEOC is not going so well. They keep changing dates. And I'm going to keep making these videos so you guys be aware. If you're ever in Madison, Wisconsin, you're a homeless man, be aware, or homeless woman, or homeless individual, and you want to get housing with Porchlight, your best bet is to try to find a case manager that is willing to help you out, because the staff there at Porchlight are not going to really help you out, especially you single men out there that have to go to the men's facility. Be aware that not everyone at that facility is in your favor. I worked there for 11 months. I try to do a service to the city of Madison and to the community, and I wasn't able to complete that because I love what I did. I did a job that was entitled for me to communicate with a community that no one cares about anymore, or they only care about when they want to look good and want to give out. People need love. People need someone to care for. These are grown men. I know they're adults, but there are some adults that were in there. Financial problems, not even drug related, not alcohol related, not criminal related. Just financially, there were a few guys in there financially got hit hard and trying to get back on their feet. They wanted to stay away from the drugs and the bullshit crap that was going on. And some of them did, but Madison has its fair shares of discrimination too. So keep that in mind. So I wanted to share this experience with you because I wanted to share the update that I'm in Portland, Oregon. Still, I'm not sure what's going on with the Canadian government. I decided to send them a notification to let them know that I don't think I want to be employed at this time because, I'm wasting money on a place that I'm not even living in right now, and it's just wasting my money and my savings. So I need your guys' help. If you guys want to support the channel and support what I do here, please do so. Subscribe, like. I got affiliate links to Amazon. If you need to buy anything that's in this video, it's in the descriptions. But there's also a Vimeo and a PayPal. So if you guys can really show some love here, because this is financially, all the court cases and the hiring people are really financially going to cost me money. And, this is why I try to make as much content and make much revenue as possible as a photographer, as a licensed documentarian. I try to emphasize never turn your back on anyone. Never be afraid to speak up and never be afraid to stand your ground, because this is what Porchlight wants. They want you to step down. They want you to feel intimidated. I'm not that person. So I wanted to share this experience so you guys have a better understanding that I was just a man trying to, love the city that I like. Went to the university there. I like the city of Madison, but I just don't like the organization that's supposed to be helping the houseless community. And, this is why I didn't want to give them my new address, because they're the ones that leaked my address to John. Keep that in mind. They leaked my address and all my information. How did John get half of the information that he got? And that's what me and Officer Vang want to know. Someone in Porchlight is leaking information purposely. And I'm sorry to say, but, that's defamation right there. And you try to have this guy literally try to hurt me. You try to get your staff members to get me fired. I saw the setup. I know what you guys were doing. Yes, even the guests saw that. That was a setup. They're trying to set you up, Panda. Guests called out the bullshit with staff, and they didn't like it. They didn't like the fact that, I had an audience. You know why? Because I treat people fair. And when people don't treat me fair, I leave you alone. When I start talking to you and I separate and I back off, it's for good reason. But with that said, I'm sorry for this video being so long, but I needed to share and I needed to explain what has been going on with these EEOCs. And I hope you guys understand. Please, I really do hope you understand. This was not the plan. The plan was to file the EEOC, get this over with, leave it behind me, find out why they did what they did, and then just move on. But with that said, it's early in the morning, it's Wednesday, and I am about to do laundry. But like I said, I kept all my documents, even the hard copies of these documents, the policies, procedures. And keep in mind, if I didn't say this, I hope I did, that Porchlight has 30 days to respond to any of these IR against staff or any harassment or discrimination. And as I said before, I hope I did, I don't remember, but they had 30 days. It's written here in the policy. You have 30 days. John, it took more than 90 days to deal with that situation. And with the other staff, no one got fired for threatening and causing or even putting their hands on me. No one got terminated. I found that a very abuse of power. But with that said, everyone, this is Panda. Thank you for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. If you guys want support, please do support the channel. Thank you. Peace.